Hi, hello, and welcome to the another stream. First, we're gonna finish daily scene. Anyways, after that, we're gonna continue the Honkai Star Rail main story quest. Okay, let's start the game. Before that, mhm.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor. I'm sure your wishes will come true.
Like still we have like time, so. mm,
I shall lead the way. Together we
like I'm gonna mute when we start this thing.
loading.
Honkai Star Rail.
Fine harmony. Mind's eye. Take full. Diminish. Worry not.
Only not.
Take full. My blade yearns.
Dude, come forward.
Make it fast. Who's the caged bird now?
Or also some fellow was saying like they censored Centrella, so I want to see that thing. Is that true?
Strike is one.
If that's true, then fuck pain, dude.
Sacred light.
Wait, I thought they
Oh,
dead.
stars. Heed my calling. Wait, let's see. Or, it's May
not
I
like
pray
that.
for anything specific for you? It would be
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
I don't see anything though. Yeah, maybe. And also it's a 16 plus game, so wow. I don't know, like I never zoomed in like properly. But what's with the thing though?
Let me be there for everyone as we
Let
head
me-
toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hi. What gonna shorekeep us there?
understood. I am here to serve your will.
I think they censored showkeeper. I think so. I can't see anything from here. No, what I'm doing, I have to do something else.
I shall lead the way. Slowly in war with time.
Together we vanish. Take form. Feathers incinerate.
Fast in starlight, take form. So be it. Evil be cleansed. Leave it to me. Loading. Together we fight. Leave it to me.
Guests of the unkind. Be reduced to cinders. My blade will sever. Make it fast.
Moment of a willow. Astral modulation.
Astral modulation.
Together we vanish. Take form.
Strike as one. Take flight. Onwards. Let it end. Vow from the soul.
Perish in flames. Triumph through sacrifice. Beckon the divine flames. Feathers incinerate.
Leave it to me. Loading.
What next? I don't know. Events. This one. I don't think we had to do that thing, but let's see.
Loading.
Holy shit, 1524 meters. Bizarre.
Guests of the unkind. Perish in flames.
Take thunder guide us.
Look at us.
Take flight.
Together we vanish.
Okay, I got two exotic. Okay, that's a new one. Okay. Nice.
Make it fast.
Shut down again. Oh,
Make it fast.
okay. Make it fast, make it fast.
Here's to a world of discoveries and wonders.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Why I have like only two? The hell? Where can I get this thing though? We need still more new venture will be available in whatever dude. Resonated.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity. The tides have whispered of your arrival.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
I'm just checking on something. Like first science
Would you
experiment.
like a fun game between the two of us?
She's flat. Not that flat, but yeah.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Rover and a shopkeeper
Let me
has
be
like
there for everyone.
almost same.
As we
I think
head
Rose
toward our
is
shared future, leaving the
big.
past behind.
What the fuck I'm doing, dude? It's a family friendly. Like this shit.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
I just wanna check like between Changli and her.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
I don't know. I think Centrala wins, but I still love Changli. She's cute.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
I think I'm gonna die with that cuteness. Hot movies. One second.
With you, I'd be delighted.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I don't wanna do this thing. Shit, dude. wait. Chatta, matte. I think this is the perfect place. This camera function not available. What the heck? Why? Why it's not available? Smart camera. Lol. Holy shit. Yep, they censored like so much thing. Uh, okay. Nice. Nice. I did dailies in Genshin, I think, in morning. I don't know. No. Trailblazer max level. Claimable reward. Oh! Okay, it's here. Unavailable. Astral Express annual Trailblazer report. Oh, okay, it's unavailable. Why? So we had to wait like that many times? Started world. No. What is this? Sail Slammer. Yeah, we're gonna play, but we still have like time, so let's see. Wait. Wait. No. Not this one. We're gonna do that later. Where is my free 5-star? I'm gonna. Super Sales Day. Okay, we're gonna do something about this thing first. Oh, the Great Cosmic. Okay, we'll do something. What is special ticket? Oh, Express Pass. Same thing. But oh, Sanskari, hello, hello. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream. किधर free 5-star दे रहे थे वो लोग, like literally. Where is the thing? Just don't tell me it's ended in like one day. I'm gonna fuck this. ए क्या चल रहा है उधर ही इसमें? ओ सेंसरशिप वैसा कुछ चल रहा है बोल रहे थे लाइक दे रिमूव ओके ओ आई फॉरगॉट लाइक तो ये गेम भी खेलता है बोल के तो कौन सा लिया? ओ फ्री में दे रहे थे ना 5 स्टार. Which one did you choose? Shit, dude, what you done? हिमेको को क्यों चूज किया? वो स्टैंडर्ड बैनर में मिल जाती है आराम से. रोन में कुछ लेना था ना, नहीं तो वेट करना था ना और कैरेक्टर आते थे. वो नहीं मिल रहे मुझे. किधर गया इवेंट बोल के? किधर रहना चाहिए लेकिन मुझे तो कुछ नहीं दिखाई दे रहा. Yeah, me too. But you could have waited. वो किधर है फ्री में मिलने वाली? मुझे तो नहीं दिख रही है. इधर किधर था? सेलेक्ट करने का इधर ही किधर था लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा किधर गया हो. सेकंड पे क्लिक करके वो सेकंड पे ही क्लिक किया हूँ. ये दिखाई दे रहा है किधर है बोल के. जब से वही कर रहा हूँ लेकिन नहीं मिल रहा है. क्या करूँ मैं? टॉप मैं वही सेलेक्ट सी टॉप. ये ना इसका अंदर कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. फेस्टिवल गिफ्ट्स ये नहीं है. स्पेशल इवेंट सबसे ऊपर का. ये है ना. ये नहीं है जो लिखा है सबसे ऊपर नंबर पे. ये तो नहीं होगा शायद. ये भी नहीं है. मैं उसका ऊपर ही क्लिक कर रहा हूँ. सी ये तो ए सेकेंड इसको चूज किया. क्या हो रहा है? नेटवर्क तो ठीक है लेकिन फिर भी घूम रहा है पूरा. ये नहीं है. लाइट कौन? सेकंड में ही तो था. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. मैं वेट कर रहा था. बाद में कर लेंगे बोले तो लास्ट में रिडीम कर लेंगे बोल के अभी कुछ भी नहीं दिखा। हटा दिए क्या? उसका गांड मार दूंगा मैं होंकाई का, हटा देगा तो। इधर ही था, इधर इस दोनों में ही था, ये दोनों का अंदर ही चलता है। कैरेक्टर नहीं दे रहे थे। ए ना 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 दे रहे थे ना, क्या नहीं दे रहे थे?
What happened here?
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be confident about keeping her in check, but I admit I am now unable to do so.
क्या कुछ टाइप में नहीं रहे, दे रहे थे, प्रॉपर्ली दे रहे थे बोले तो। नो गिमिक, जस्ट यूज डाइस।
What do you mean?
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long that I hardly have any humanity left. Before I realized it, I have become no different from these hypocrites. No longer capable of relating to the people. This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But perhaps it is time. I need you to step up, Finan, in order for me to retreat behind the scenes.
Yes, this is my duty, but
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person.
दो कैरेक्टर दे रहे थे
Their
शायद
so-called
एक डेज
war
में, like
support is
one
no
you're
more
gonna
than a
choose and
ruse to
one
distribute
they're gonna
power
randomly
using
give you.
words instead of lances. There is no glory in winning this debate, but that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless. Finan, you are a Chrysos heir without flaw, capable of relating deeply with humans.
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaya. I hope we'll live up to your expectations and win this debate.
लेवल अप नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, 40 में स्टक हूँ, 50 वाला मटेरियल नहीं पता कहाँ। उधर ही देख लेना, मिल जाएगा।
Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
बिल्ड गाइड है ना, उधर बिल्ड गाइड दिखाएगा ना, उधर ही मिल जाएगा सब कुछ तुझे।
Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was
वो
home to
नया
nearly
वाला मैप है
1,000
ना, उसके
cities,
अंदर मिलेगा उसे।
each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and
मैं
shared
80
close
करके सब
bonds
कुछ
with
कंप्लीट
humans.
करके मेरा लेवल नहीं
Yet,
होता।
in the present,
कितना है तेरा?
people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kethali's
शायद इसलिए
protection.
तुझे नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है शायद।
All of us have long been in the same boat with no way out of this plight. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have left is one question for you. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Make your choice.
Good game.
Now, which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
ये क्यों ऐसा घूम रहा है पता नहीं चल रहा मुझे। नेटवर्क तो पूरा है।
Aglaya, what happened here?
What the fuck is
I know.
this? ये लग गए For real.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
को तो ये लग गए.
Dearest counselors,
मिला क्या तू
let it be
ओ
known
क्या
that I
बोलते हैं?
sorely miss
किधर
the
चला गया
blissful
बोल के?
times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities, each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and shared close bonds with humans.
कितना तू तो नहीं किया ना स्टोरी क्वेस्ट उतना.
Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where
Genshin
they
मुझे
hope to rest under
इतना ट्राई
Kevin's
कर रहा हूँ ना
protection.
लाइक खेलने के लिए.
All of us have
like it
long
feels like
been in the
same
same
shit.
boat with no
Like
way
PUBG
out
जैसा लग
of
रहा है
this
मुझे वो
plight.
अभी, क्योंकि वो
We didn't
स्टोरी
have a
क्वेस्ट भी
choice
उतना
in the
अच्छे से
past,
नहीं
but
लेके आ
now
रहा है. सिर्फ क्या क्या
The
लेके आ रहा है मुझे
Council
पता
of
नहीं चल
Elders
रहा है वो लोग
brings to
क्या
the
कर रहा है
table a
बोल के.
new possibility. All I have left is
I
one
got
question for you.
second quickly game.
Would you rather strive toward the unheard of
Click
Era
करो.
Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past?
रुको ये होने दो.
Make your choice.
ट्राई करूँगा.
Now, which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
No hesitation. I stand by Eleanor. कौन सा लूँ मैं? किसका अंदर?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
Let the three titans of calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those titans, and Era
वाला.
Chrysia will descend upon us again. Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises.
इसमें सेकंड वाला.
Look
किसमें
at who
सेकंड
we
वाला?
have on our side. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death.
Goddess of death.
With the help of these two heroes, I can promise all of you that Era Chrysia will exist once more.
Slacks one character selection. वो क्या है?
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
Oh, Slacks
They're
one.
supporting the
Like
Council of
300
Elders
pulls होने के बाद में
instead.
मिलता है ना वो? ये तो कौन सा? ये तो मैं देखूंगा.
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaia is unfit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir. I am in favor of Era Chrysia.
Black Swan.
Era Chrysia! Era Chrysia!
Oh, अभी नया है ना. Black Swan is good. She's hot.
Castorus? Why are you standing over there?
You finally arrived, Naxa. So have you,
Cass.
Cass.
Don't worry, Aglaia. Well, I know that you have many queries. Could you continue to converse like how the citizens normally
Wait,
do?
you can select Black Swan also ना? Ruin में select कर लेना.
Tell
Ruin
me,
में
dear citizens,
अच्छी है, like buff देती है
if we
हर हर
successfully
एक character
retreat
को.
and return Thanatos' core flame
But if you have
without
Akaran,
anyone
choose
passing the
Black
Death
Swan.
Titan's trial, what would happen next?
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live forever. We'll usher in a new future that will be entirely different from the flame chase journey.
He's one of the seven sages. That's impossible.
Your proposal is much too idealistic. As long as the Black Tide still exists, how can we go back to the old days?
Remember what I previously said? Kefali's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus, Pagusa's water curtain will be able to block out any external perceptions. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere within the walls of this majestic holy city?
Oh. Could it be that you heard that from the Flame Reaver themselves? Citizens, let's loudly sing the blessed hymn. Oh, beautiful old world, where are you now? Oh, legendary Erechrysia, return to the mortal realm.
After the destruction of the three Titans of Calamity, the Flame Chase journey will have to end.
Erechrysia! Yes! Yes! It has to end! It has to end! It has to end! It has to end!
Okay, calm down, guys. Really?
This is bad. The masses are now totally riled up.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos' existence, right?
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about this city. However, dear citizens, we are truly fortunate and blessed. For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death, will surely find Thanatos under my guidance.
What?
With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Castorus brings back will be personally managed by the Council of Elders. Thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare no effort in ensuring that the Erechrysia will return to our world once again.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By carefully into Lent and above, as the Theoros I have observed. Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this Citizens' Assembly shall be modified to the suspension of the Flame Chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's
पूरा सीरीज ही ऐसा है.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya, what has caused your heart to soften? You also don't seem to be as quick-witted as before.
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the Flame Chase journey has been preordained by the prophecy, our failure has never been on the cards.
Well then, I guess we'll find out if that's true at the Citizens' Assembly.
क्वालिटी नहीं है बेस्ट। बड़ा सारी इधर जाके करना क्या करना है इधर तीन ये तो नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है, ये भी नहीं, इधर ही रहना चाहिए। सेकंड पे क्लिक करना है ना। करेंसी पे क्लिक करना है क्या? अभी भी है। सेलेक्ट कर सकता हूँ लेकिन अभी तो नहीं चाहिए मुझे। अभी देखेंगे। Stay tuned for more characters in future. So we'll see. Like wait, छुट्टा मत ले। One. What the? Holy moly. Dude, I think like if you purchase this thing, it will be very helpful. See, like you can get 1 5-star and also light cone. How much is it? $9.99. Still we have time, so I'm gonna buy that thing. और एक 5-star मिलेगा, 5-star 2 5-star मिलेगा, बाद में 2 लाइट कोन मिलेगा, तो बेस्ट डील. It's expensive, dude. Like in 1,000, like you're gonna get 2 5-stars and 2 light cones. Expensive, but it's worth it, if you ask me. See, like build target. Okay. See, इधर ही है ना, Bird of Bird of Remembrance. For this thing, what is this? ये क्या है? कुछ तो है। मेरे पास ये पूरा ये नहीं खुला मेरे पास देख मुझे ये चाहिए ठीक है क्या बोलते हैं या लिरिक्स नॉट लिरिक्स ओ व्हाटएवर लाइक आई फॉरगॉट लिरिक्स लेकिन मेरे पास ऑलरेडी फुल भर के है लाइक भाई उसको थोड़ा स्पेस करके देना फ्रेंड्स Shady Punk Shizri Sai Shunya Suzne Morex Slim shot. मेरे पास इतना बुक है ना लॉट ऑफ बुक्स सिर्फ तुझे दिखाता हूँ देख कितने कैरेक्टर है ऑलमोस्ट सबको 80 कर चुका हूँ लाइक हाफ ऑफ देम इसको भी कर सकता हूँ और कितना है 1 2 3 8 12 16 characters.
Looks like this collateral won't be returned.
38 level. मेरा 70 लेवल होके 1 साल के ऊपर हो गया शायद. किधर गई? Where is she? See, Black Sun, she's good, but I don't think. इसको लेना काफका को लेना इसकी आई सब कुछ एकदम बढ़िया है किधर गया मैं कुछ तो कैरेक्टर को बिल्ड करने के लिए तुझे दिखाने के लिए जा रहा था अभी हाँ एक फ्रेंड्स जरूरी ओके लाइट कौन अभी तक नहीं लगाया रिलिक्स ट्रेस देख इधर जाएगा ना इसके ऊपर ऐसे क्लिक करो रिकमेंडेशन के ऊपर जाओ वही दिखाएगा तो बाद में इधर जाना अभी आ रहे फ्रेंड्स
I always deliver. There's no backing up now, for me or you. Open
पर कुछ भी नहीं खुलता अभी तेरा लेवल कम है ना उसीलिए शायद खुल जाएगा सब देख इसका तो अल्टीमेट नहीं देखा है ना देखा है शायद इसका एकदम बढ़िया है
take mine.
I weep for the departed.
मेरे लिए अभी तक सबसे फेवरेट आकरन है। उसका स्टोरी केस नहीं किया ना तू, उसका स्टोरी केस करना।
Don't let me down.
तेरा कौन सा फेवरेट है?
There's no backing out now. For me or you. I always deliver.
रीजन वेट कर, तेरा डेली कंप्लीट हो जाएगा। बढ़िया है। वो क्या स्टार है? बाद में तू गेम ऑटो में डाल के पानी
There's no backing
कर सकते हैं।
for me or you.
और उधर मल्टीप्लेयर में क्या बारिश हो रही है?
Open sesame. Nothing but a force.
I weep for the departed.
गैस्ट्रोस में लाओ। नया वाला लाओ। एक सेकंड आया।
Bending the rules. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Open sesame. Who's the little backstabber?
मैं सोचा गैस्ट्रोस एनपीसी कैरेक्टर है ना, वैसे रहेगी। तो ऐसा लगा should be like NPC character. जब तक तो hints नहीं दिए थे।
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. For oblivion.
Nothing but a force.
हमारा इधर बारिश आ रहा है, उधर बारिश आ रहा है क्या?
Open sesame. Nothing but a force.
I hope daily subjects हो चुके होंगे।
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated your partnership with him instead.
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions to ask me. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge.
In that case, please tell us as much as you can.
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both long and heavy.
The reason I say that
The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Maxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes.
Have you heard of this tale before? A tale about the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious, peaceful times, thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen. Until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun, while its claws were sharp enough to rip the waves apart. It barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom, like a tyrant king. The queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested, and all that was left of her was a pile of bones. Devastated, the queen wept for several days. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived through the use of dragon bone and dragon blood. That liar called this process the secret art of alchemy. The princess was reborn! The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen, the glib liar, the courageous warriors, and all of the town's innocent civilians in a single gulp. Worse still, the souls of the deceased were refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. Forced to roam the mortal realm, these resentful souls ultimately converged into a river of souls that would not retreat for a long time. The terrifying death had consumed all. Thereafter, our hometown fell into ruin as well. Until... Actually, I don't know what happened next either.
Oh, my... It seems that you still like to whet people's appetites even after all this time, Pelixia. So, according to your story, this is how I used to look? It's practically a mirror image. And yet, what exactly is this?
A miracle that I created with alchemy. As for what it is and how I was able to accomplish it, I'll keep the answers to myself for now.
Oh, my goodness. Is this cliffhanger really necessary?
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this splendid play, and the truth will naturally reveal itself.
Dragon, huh? I've heard this legend before.
In that case, what do you think of it?
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations. After all, you've never heard of a tradition of alchemy in your hometown before, have you?
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
Therefore, we can just treat this tale as a fable told to young children.
A fable, you say? If so, what moral is it trying to impart to the kids?
I guess it might be the concept of equivalent exchange?
Oh? I thought the moral might be closer to something like honor the dead. What? At a loss for words?
No, I merely realized that we're both thinking of the same principle. If life is priceless, then there is hardly anything else in this world that is of equal weight to it, right?
Indeed. As expected of the wisest scholar in the land.
You flatter me. Why don't I ask you a question as well, as a form of equivalent exchange?
Of course. What is your question?
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
What? What kind of strange question is this? I got it. You're just trying to get me to tell you whether I like anyone, right?
Let's just leave it at that. That was rude of me.
Yes, I would.
Oh?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I'm certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation. After all, you, me, and the rest will all have to face that fateful moment eventually. My time is finally here. However, perhaps because of my firm belief in the immeasurable value of life, I am unable to complete the trial.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains and be reborn with the dead flame. It is a pity that fate is such a cruel mistress.
Is there no other way of interpreting those words?
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me, one must pay the price. Our trial can only be completed when the one chosen sacrifices her life. I'm afraid that the prophecy might even have selected a pair of twins for this exact purpose.
Honkai Star Realm, like, this is the main thing. You have to understand everything properly to understand the main story.
My sister is prepared to sacrifice herself. And yet, I can't do the same. How absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death. What should we do? If I'm ultimately not able to make up my mind,
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this trial to the end, there is still plenty of time for you to ponder.
That's right. Don't allow the fog of an uncertain future to cloud your mind.
Trial, prophecy, the topics that they're discussing seem familiar. But these three people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection of this.
Amphorius's history before the Titans were born was complete chaos. Is that not strange by itself? I have long held 3 hypotheses about this. However, let's continue watching for now.
Calypso, Polixia, and this warrior. I seem to have met him somewhere before.
Regarding this matter, Nias, are you confident that you'll complete your trial?
Of course. Though, I am worried about what will happen once I've emerged victorious.
Looks like you have made up your mind.
Yes, this is the safest course of action.
Completely separating courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. You really know how to make things difficult.
Please, young lady, witness my fall and demise. Lady Calypso, you shall host the soul-rending ceremony.
I do not understand. Why would you dare to sacrifice yourself for a future that you won't get to witness?
Because this is our destiny. The power that resides within me is so intense that I will one day be engulfed by it. Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path I chose to walk. A journey I began long ago. If your sister or Chaos were in my position, I believe they would make the same choice as well.
I'm not that brave. I don't know how I'm supposed to face such a serious affair.
Despite being Death's chosen one, it seems you still don't know how to face it. Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps I shouldn't end my journey so hastily. Since there's still time, I'm not worried about letting fate wait a little longer.
Of course. This warrior is Lord Nias. As the embodiment of Nikador's divinity, he entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness. That means that what I'm currently seeing before my eyes is, in fact...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans, before they attained their divinity. If so, the chosen one of death that he speaks of is actually...
Polixia? Is the previous form of Thanatos? But her appearance...
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went, we'll naturally be able to figure out the location of the Death Titan.
But before that, we first need to witness what ultimately happened to Lord Anaias. Nikador's courage is a testament that they have never once retreated from a battle.
I've heard that these words are still engraved in Castrum Kremnos even today. It didn't occur to me that they were actually part of an alchemical formula.
Honor, courage, tenacity, sacrifice.
And finally, the only thing that remains is reason.
Cheer up, young lady. There is no need to shed tears over a glorious death.
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Anaias.
No, young lady. As a warrior, I have witnessed too many bitter deaths. But now, all I feel is peace. I did not know until this moment that mortals could live their lives in such a way.
Although only a sliver of your soul remains, you remain so optimistic. Or maybe the truth is that you aren't able to feel sorrow anymore.
To be honest, I don't know either. But I am certain of one thing. This is not an acceptance of death nor apathy toward it. It's not even a feeling of despair. I am just enjoying what remains of my life to the fullest.
Enjoying?
Indeed. Along this journey that we've taken together, not only have I changed the world, I myself have also changed in the process. And now I have reached the journey's end. When I look back and see the grand epic that I've personally written, how could I not revel in that fact?
But when you depart the mortal realm, won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing? Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciling this doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Finally, let me recount to you a story of mine, young lady. The first time I returned from the battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me. When I returned to the city alone, the citizens held a banquet for me that was far from pleasant. I felt as though I was still on the battlefield, and the person who had returned was nothing but an empty shell. It was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. My head still reeling, I returned alone to the barracks. On the way back, I encountered someone. It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell, I wasn't angry in the slightest. And maybe because I saw myself in him, I inexplicably asked him a question. Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs? To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
How does someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living, afford the same amount of bliss? Now please, go away and don't block my starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying? For they are both journeys that lead toward death?
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. Therefore, young lady, don't detest your fate. Instead, willingly and respectfully embrace it.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, you will be able to understand my words. It is time for me to knock on death's door. I will set up a long table at the end of the road and humbly await your arrival. When that moment finally comes, let us drink and be merry then.
I knew this day would eventually come.
Are the both of you ready?
Polixia. I'm here. What? This...
This is quite interesting indeed.
Is this... Polixia's sister? Is it... me? Now, it's time for us to fulfill our promises. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? That I won't be able to do it. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head-on. Even if it was prophesied, do we have no say in the matter? It's so unfair. Why are we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted your life after all. You're wrong, Polixia. life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path I walked. It was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers, one that is more beautiful than the promised land at the end of the world. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice, none of the things that I've experienced will dissipate. Instead, they'll forever live on as memories inside your head. Will they not?
How could my memories of you ever compare to the actual you?
Well then, tell me, what exactly are we?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, or even by this world, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always, always be by your side. We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death. After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation. Even now, my answer remains the same. This is why, sister, I promise you, in the prophesied new world, I shall plant the first bud on your behalf. Go now. Return to the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. I shall open wide the entrance to the nether realm and grant you a second life. The living beings on this earth shall respond to my call and lead you to the sacred daylight. Remember, do not look back on the land of the dead, and do not stop moving. In the new world promised by the prophecy, march toward your new life. As for the price of our equivalent exchange, let me be the one to pay it.
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being, so I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. However,
Being able to glean all this from them is exciting enough. I'm certain of this now. Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land. These heroes followed a prophecy and took possession of divine authorities one by one, until they eventually became the pantheon of the New World. Just like the flame chase journey of today, Amphorius's history is cyclical in nature.
Huh. What a startling revelation. This means that the demigods, who bear the core flames, will also become the new Titans at the world's end, thereby shaping a new world?
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova, as mentioned in the prophecy.
This is utterly unbelievable. Besides, those twins in the past, even if they really are Thanatos, their whereabouts are still unknown even today.
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? Didn't Polixia mention that seaside town, the birthplace of alchemy in the Tale of the Dragon? In our world, there exists a city which perfectly matches that description. Styxia.
But the people there worship Fagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I have also never been to that place, as in the time of Idonia, it had long turned into underwater ruins.
Take this.
This is...
the new Sporist masterpiece, the Philosopher's Stone. It was made by transmuting all of the sages' wisdom into a single entity, with their flesh and blood as its foundation. Remember, I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about conversion, tempering, and ascension. This process also applies to the pursuit of truth. Regardless of how unbelievable this sounds, the truths of the world have been refined from the impurities. Think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown, allowing you to reform the door to the Netherrealm and discover Thanatos' fate.
You still look as confident in your victory as ever. But what if your conjecture is wrong?
Simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure. However, my line of thinking will not fail because I have already planted the seeds of doubt into the hearts of the masses. Actions speak louder than words, Castoris. With the assembly about to begin, don't forget the promise you've made.
I have already searched for so long. I'm willing to try one more time. While we converse, his life is also slowly slipping away. But before I leave, I have another question. What exactly did we witness just now?
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul. If we are to prove its existence, you must take the final step. Go. Do not disappoint me.
I understand.
Hey, child of humanity.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question you posed to me. As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions. Let's discuss this topic again when she manages to find the evidence.
I merely wanted to ask, Was that stone transmuted from your heart? If so, rebirth is no longer an option for you.
Why not? When I was a child, I lost someone dear to me. When I was a teenager, I lost my faith. A while back, although you saved my life, I also lost my soul in the process. Now I'm merely forsaking my body. What's the big deal?
Why are you always finding ways to die? Isn't it good to be alive?
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the purest of them all.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis is proven correct, does it not just confirm that the myths are true, and thereby invalidate all your theories?
No, it's just the opposite. If my hypothesis is correct, it means that I can actually ascend to godhood and reshape this absurd world that you all have created.
That's a lot to take in at once.
Lady Aglaya, please, let me explain.
Go on.
You know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kindness desire to gain the power to control that core flame in the approaching Citizens' Assembly. Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kindness. They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed, hoping thus to eradicate death from this world. If they're successful, then the flame chase journey will cease, and Akama can enjoy everlasting peace. But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with Lord Mighty on the front line, and the Black Tide not posing an immediate risk, the danger nevertheless remains. Honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros and cons in this decision. But someone must bring the core flame before we can begin negotiations over it. The Titan could be very near. I cannot let this chance slip by. Besides, someone has to make this trip to bring back Mr. Soul.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. It's that great performer who has weaponized your wishes and placed us in this difficult situation. A world without death. Do you desire that too?
If fate dictates that my path must oppose yours, I will do all I can to resist it and protect what I aspire to achieve. Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts. Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island surrounded by the river of Soul's torrents, it's not hard to see its former splendor. Go. I will not stand in your way. As for you, you are someone who has cheated death. I believe you have more than enough reason to make the trip with Castris and meet the god of death himself. Castris, I too look forward to your journey. I wonder what kinds of new interpretations your completed story will bring to the Flame Chase journey.
Thank you, Lady Aglaia.
I hate to put a damper on this heartwarming moment, but if Styxia is now an island surrounded by the River of Souls torrents, then how do we find a way in? Lady Treby is probably...
The answer is quite simple. In the myths, Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure vault. That is to say, they could enter and leave the Nether Realm as they pleased. And if they could do that, then it follows that the demigod who inherited their divinity must be capable of the same. I'll see you at Marmorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow. Cypher shall be your guide to finding that ancient city.
Is the debate finally over? Did you win? What a glorious defeat. You sure know how to look on the bright side. Well, moving on. I was hard at work even while you were at the debate. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have... only 32 books to go. Really? Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew it. Hard work always pays off. Especially if you're as diligent as Ma'am. I feel like a huge burden has finally been lifted off my shoulders. Why are my eyelids so heavy all of a sudden? Oh, you're right. Then I'll go back to... Cass? What a surprise. Lady Treby. Is something troubling you? I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit before I set off. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, the place is now the domain of the departed. There is no telling what we'll encounter there. I don't want to have any regrets. Has anyone told you that your eyes are sparkling today? Is that a figure of speech? In the past, when you did smile once in a while, all of us could see that your heart remained troubled even as you smiled. Lady Treby,
You know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with pain and hardships, as it is the fate every Chrysos heir is destined to live out. We are just happy for you that the core flame you're meant to inherit has finally surfaced.
Isn't it a little too soon to say that?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There is no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets. We have always believed that your embrace is just as warm as everyone else's. Because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you're the kindest Chrysos heir we know.
Thank you, Lady Treby. This feeling... it's hard to put into words. I suddenly found myself with so many wishes. So much I want to accomplish before setting off.
Then go do it, Cass. Trian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. It's a pity she didn't get to finish it. But now Trinan and I are working on it, and we'll make sure to give it to you. So, let's meet back here when you return from Styxia. Safe travels. See you tomorrow!
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down. Open sesame.
Still waters of oblivion.
Expand your fingers. Time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Nothing but a boy.
I weep for the departed. It did not fall. Destined for oblivion.
I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Who's the little backstabber?
Still waters of oblivion.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless living. The answer is nothing but a void. And that, eager to some more self-inflicted misery. Give an inch and they'll take 'em. Don't let me down. Expand your fingers.
Destined for oblivion.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Misery. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Open sesame. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Who's the little backstabber? Expand to think. Glimpse in the now.
They always deliver.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Bending the rule. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Lose some, win some.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
Don't let me down. I don't have time for games.
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Open sesame. Who's the little backstabber? Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. Selfish misery.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Who's the little backstabber? Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Destined for oblivion.
Open sesame. Glimpse in the now.
The traces we leave in this world will last much longer than death. Look, a VIP. Don't let me down.
Pray! I will devour
Open sesame.
Still waters of oblivion.
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. What's in your prescription?
Open sesame. Watch it grow.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
Expand your thinking.
Who's the little backstabber?
Resistant! I will devour you!
Still waters of oblivion.
Open sesame.
Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Expand your thinking. Glistening now.
Rip the spine.
What's in your prescription?
Destined for oblivion.
Open sesame.
Pray! I will devour you!
Still waters of oblivion.
I'll crush you all!
Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Open sesame. Watch it grow. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Destined for oblivion.
Resistant! I will devour you!
Don't let me down.
I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Open sesame.
Glistening now.
Pray!
Expand your thinking.
Still waters of oblivion.
What's in your prescription? One day, you will understand my perseverance.
I always deliver.
Until everything burns to ashes!
You are not worthy.
You cannot pray! I will devour you! Attack detected! Fight!
There's no backing now, for me or you.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Rip the
Ill fate descend! Until everything burns to ashes!
Who's the little backstabber?
Fight! Let the hunt begin!
beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Set the sea aflame!
You are not worthy. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Ill tidings manifest.
Set the sea aflame!
Who's the little backstabber?
Ill fate descend.
Burns to ashes! Set the sea aflame!
I always deliver.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fight!
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Set the sea aflame!
Ill fate descend.
You're the one.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Until everything burns to ashes! What's in your prescription? Fight to live!
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Until everything burns to ashes!
You are not worthy. Futile resistance! I will devour you!
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Ill fate descends! Rip the
Until everything burns to ashes!
ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Always deliver.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Just a little backstabber. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Ill tidings manifest.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame! Fight to
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Just a little backstabber.
set the seas aflame! What's your prescription?
Bending the rules. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
I always deliver.
What's your prescription?
You're the one.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Set the seas aflame!
Ill tidings manifest.
Just a little backstabber.
Set the seas aflame!
Ill fate descends.
that's it for today, guys. Like, see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, today only, like at night. We'll see. Like, I think I don't have any plan, so I think I'm gonna play, but I'm not sure though. Let's see. Yes. So did this, like, I learned that thing. So I characters. What is this? Like, we're gonna get. Oh man. Continue. Just chatting. Write story. I'm gonna write it later. Not right now. Like, I wanted to change the main thing, like sorry to, like, in Japanese, but like it's hard to get in English though. That's the main reason why I didn't change. I think I changed in Genshin because someone already took my name. No, actually, yeah, someone already like using that name. Anyways, ciao, bye guys, have a nice day. For Asia, it's a good night and good morning. It's good morning, like for Eastern Asian people. For Southeast people, it's like midnight, I guess. Europe, it's around 9 to 10 p.m. For Americans, it's morning. So, ciao, bye bye.